Hello folks, it's David here after Rangers slipped to a truly awful 1-0 defeat at Kilmarnock earlier today. A shambles of a performance from Rangers. Slow, passive, no intent, no heart, no spirit, and worst of all, no skill. Rangers were really bad today. And coming on the back of the result yesterday, you would have hoped, expected, demanded that the team went out and played with a bit of passion, with a bit of heart, and really seized that game by the scruff of the neck, and they never did. Kilmarnock stayed in the game, kept it tight, were well organised, had some good chances. Rangers created very little, and in large parts that's due to, I think, a system that doesn't work, but the manager seems wedded to. I asked him after the Lyon game if he would consider changing it, and he said he would, but he feels this is the best one that will help him win matches. Well, I'm not really seeing any evidence of it myself. And the front four today for Rangers were miles off it, absolutely miles off it. There's no pace in this Rangers team, which doesn't help. But then you've got the creative players being anonymous in Cherny, Lawrence and Bayrami. And Desel's, Rangers aren't going to get anywhere. The debate is over, surely, on Cyril Desel. Rangers aren't going to get anywhere with Cyril Desel as our number 9 because he has too many days like this where he just cannot hold the ball up, cannot play other people in. The commentary mentioned it today that Rangers midfielders don't run on past him now because they know he probably won't hold it up and they don't want to be out of position for the counter. That isn't going to be able to continue. And of course, then to top it all off, we make a poor defensive choice at the end. John Souttar doesn't deal with a long ball, which is not the first time that's happened, even though he's recently been in better form. And Watkins gets in and gets the winner. And to be honest, it was no more than Kilmarnock deserved. This Rangers team scored 1 goal in 4 domestic away matches. 1. There is no spark about it. We play really slow pedestrian football that's easy to set up against. And that allows team to know that they can stay in the game versus us, and hopefully they can try and nick a goal, which gives them belief and energy and makes it even more difficult for us. There's a lot of talk about the manager's future, and rightly so. He did say, wait till October, November and judge my team. Well, the problem is, I think that this today is kind of this team's level. I don't think that they were especially awful today. I think that they go a bit better than this and occasionally a bit worse, but it's roughly in the same area, and that's what's truly worrying about this side. There's no spark about it. There's nothing to indicate that this is a side playing anywhere near to the level that it should be. I don't think the system works. I think that if you've got a team playing this 4-2-3-1, you need a number 9 who can hold the ball up and act as a pivot. You need wingers who are really quick, and we just don't have either of those at the moment. And I think that in midfield we're sometimes overrun. Diamandi was really poor today. Barron gets left to do 2 jobs, and he always seems to be the guy that gets subbed, which is unfair. The manager will point to, well, I don't have a lot on the bench, and that is true. But is he getting the most out of the team? That's the question. And again, he can rightfully point to the absolute shambles that has been Rangers' boardroom. And they are ultimately the ones responsible for this. Obviously, they're the ones with whom the buck stops. But that today was really bad. And we've got some tough games coming up. Europe Wednesday night, then we've got St Mirren, Aberdeen away, and then we've got Motherwell in the Cup. So in a few weeks, the manager's position is going to be under serious threat if Rangers don't buck up their ideas. But you cannot go out and play that half-paced football that Rangers seem to want to play every week and expect to get results, because the evidence is there. It just doesn't happen. And right now, this is a team who I think isn't going anywhere. And certainly I don't see any massive improvements from when the season started. Thanks for listening, folks. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.